Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video I am so excited because I haven't filmed this kind of video in such a long time. I am going to be doing a full face trying on new drugstore makeup. Actually, it might not be new. It's new to me because I bought it yesterday. So I went shopping with my lovely mum yesterday and we went to Blue Water Shopping Centre and I went into the new Boots with all like the new luxury brands in there. Unfortunately, I did not buy any of the luxury brands because girl is on a budget. So I bought lots of new products from Boots and also Superdrug. I haven't dived into Makeup Revolution for such a long time, so I felt like I needed to top up on a few of their bits and I'm really excited to try it all, to be honest with you. So yeah, without further ado, I'm not going to ramble in my intro for once, so if you are interested in seeing what drugstore products I bought and how they perform on my face, then make sure you keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. Before I start this video, does anyone watch Tati Westbrook? Is it Tati or is it Tati? I don't know. But I just bought her brand new palette and I'm so excited to get my hands on it. I have no idea when it's going to come because obviously it's coming from America. I bought it on Friday, it's now Tuesday, and it hasn't even said that is confirmed, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm so excited for that palette. The reason I'm mentioning that is because this palette reminded me so much of it. Not that it's anything like it, but the shimmers in the middle there just reminded me of the Tati Beauty palette ones. Oh, just when I swatched them, they are literally like liquid metal. They're so stunning. So this is the Makeup Revolution Precious Stone, the Rose Quartz one, and this packaging was just screaming at me. Eloise, you need to come over here right now and look at me because oh, it's so beautiful. Let me just do a couple of swatches. So the ones that I am literally dying for is the Gold Dust and Ingenious. Oh God, I'm gonna have to know how to pronounce that. Ingenious? No, that's not the right word. I don't think ingenious is a word, so I wasn't actually pronouncing it wrong because it's just not a word. I think that's a typo. I don't think that's a word. But anyway, so I'm just gonna swatch that one and swatch that one. Oh! Can you see that? Oh my God, I cannot wait for that to be on my eyeballs. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this on my trouser legs. Does anyone else do that? So, of course, we need to prime, and unfortunately I don't have a drugstore one because I am just loving this one at the moment. So this is the P. Louise Mitchell Acid Rain Blank Canvas eyeshadow primer. I absolutely love it, so I'm going to use it. I absolutely do not believe in putting concealer on your eyes and that your eyeshadow is going to last as long as if you put an actual eyeshadow primer on your eyes. Eyeshadow primer is formulated for eyeshadow to go on top, so it has a slight tack to it. I think I want to go for more of like the rosy gold sort of colours. They're speaking to me in this palette. So I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to start off with Glow and maybe a little bit of Nectarine, and I'm going to take my Morphe R37. I have just dusted this brush on my trousers to try and get most of that colour off, but whoa! That is a lot of pigmentation and also massive mirror, huge plus. So let's just whack this in the crease and see how we get on. Oh, I like that colour. So this is just Glow at the moment. So first impressions, this is going on really smoothly. Usually drugstore matte eyeshadows are where my concerns lie. They are usually a little bit more on the choppy, patchy, dusty side, whereas this is absolutely beautiful. And can I just point out, this palette was £10, which is an absolute bargain considering you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You get 20 shades in there. It is quite cool toned, so a lot of people probably wouldn't go for that shade, but I really like it. I'm quite into my cool tones. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of Nectarine just to maybe brighten it up a little bit and just pop that around the edges. Oh yeah, that looks nice. So I'm going to take my Zoeva 221 and I'm going to take the shade Damson, and straight off the bat, nice pigmentation is being picked up on the brush, and I'm just going to focus on that outer corner. I'm super excited to get these shimmers on my eyelids. Oh my god. So I'm just using that dark purple to really frame my eyes and give a lot of depth. Oh, I'm liking this. Okay, now with a Zoeva 231, which is much smaller, it's also a little bit stained, I'm going to take the shade Brownie and a little bit of Ember, and I'm just going to wiggle that in that outer corner just to deepen things up just a tad more. Ooh, these are performing really nicely. And you can see the gradient of each colour as well. Sometimes with Drugstore mattes, they sort of merge into one, whereas you can nicely see the difference in all of these colours. So now I think I'm going to go for Ingenuous with my middle finger and then Gold Dust with my first finger. Okay, so that is Ingenuous, so let's put that on. So I'm going to focus this on the outer corner going into the centre of the eye. And I'm just making like a tapping, dragging motion, so you get a really beautiful forward effect. Oh my goodness, can you... Oh. Right, now for Gold Dust, right in that inner corner. I always like to put 2 shimmers on my lid so that's a really nice gradient. That is absolutely stunning. That is like pure foil on my eyes. Oh my god! So I'm going to quickly line my eyes off camera and stick some lashes on, and we'll be right back to try some more products. So I've just gone ahead and put my foundation on. I got a top up of my absolute ride or die, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation. So I've just popped that all over. I did get 2 other Drugstore foundations, but I want to do separate wear test videos for them. So I bought the NYX Born to Glow foundation, and I also bought the Physicians Formula The Healthy foundation. So I'm going to do 2 separate wear tests for these. So I thought I would just speed ahead and put my favourite foundation on, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. So I know this isn't a new product, but it's new to me in the sense that I'm going to use it. So I bought the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation, I think it's called. It doesn't actually have a name on it, so I don't know the exact name, but it's the stick foundation that Makeup Revolution is famous for. I got the shade F13, and I'm going to start to cream bronze and see how it works out, because I know it's very pigmented, and I'm just gonna give it a go really. Oh, that's a wonky nose contour. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush, oh I'm scared, and just blend that into my skin. Oh, it's a nice shade. Definitely a little bit goes a really long way. I'm loving these eyes, like look at that shimmer. So beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna lift my bit of hair and go on the forehead. Oh my god, this is such a nice colour. So F13 is 100% the best shade for cream bronzer. I was gonna go for F14, but I was a bit scared at how dark it was. Blend out. And I like to bring my cream bronzer quite far forward, so I look really bronzy. That blended so nicely, and I look like a golden goddess. Okay, perfect. So I also went ahead and bought the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I really like the Conceal and Define concealer, so I thought I would try the Hydrate one out. So I'm just gonna put a small amount of concealer underneath my eyes, and I've got the shade C5. Any lighter would have been way too light, I think. And I'm gonna use my Nancy sponge just to blend that in. So far, that is blending in really nicely. Interested to see how it's going to blend underneath my eyes and see if it actually does feel more hydrating. So my little trick before putting loose powder on is to always put on a pressed powder. I'm just going in with the Maybelline Matte Maker, my good old holy grail. Okay, so now for loose powder. I'm trying out, I'm going to do one on each side. So I've got an I Heart Revolution Peach Baking Powder. How cute is this packaging? And you get such a big tub, and I think this is £5, like it's huge. And it actually does smell a little bit like peach, so that's really nice. And so it's not quite translucent, it does have a little peachy undertone, but that's nice to brighten underneath the eyes. And then I've got the L'Oreal Infallible Magic Loose Powder. This is one that Sir John recommends, and it's got a slight blue tint to it. So this is going to be really, really interesting. So I'm going to try the L'Oreal one on this side and the I Heart Revolution on this side. So let's grab a sponge. This is super blue, like look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to take one of my dry Real Techniques sponges because I like the point that you get on the end, and I'm just going to, oh my god, it is like crushed Parma violets. Look at the colour of that. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, and then we'll go for, I'm going to dust that sponge off on my trousers. I'm a disgusting human being. And then let's try the peach one. Okay, so that's a normal colour. Got a nice fragrance to it. It's not too overpowering. If fragrance annoys you, then you're probably not going to like it. I quite like it. It also comes with a little sponge as well. I do quite like those sponges. Oh my god, I'm scared. Right, I'm not going to leave it there for too long. You know me, I don't really bake too much. But I am going to have a quick sip of water first. Okay, let's dust this away. I'm going to do the peach first. Very nice. Not left any funny lines on my face. I'm quite happy with that. Let's try this L'Oreal one. Okay, that one's not either. So actually, they both feel very, very smooth and very lovely. Shall we see if either of them flash back? Neither of them do, so that's brilliant. I'm really pleased with those. Let's go on to a little bit of highlighter. So I have this Makeup Revolution Precious Stone. Oh, it's the Rose Quartz one as well. So actually, I bought both the same collection, I suppose. So I'm just going to spritz my skin just with a little bit of MKB6. Sorry, it's not Drugstore. And what one shall I go for? I might go for, I really like the look of this pinky one, and I might go a little bit of that just on top. Oh, it's got a slight cast on it, but I think that's going to look really nice blended into a blush. It's got a slight gold reflect, but it does have a pink cast. I don't know if you can see that on camera there. So let's brighten it up a little bit with this one. Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't buy any new blush, so I'm just going to go in with my Morphe Pop of Coral Blush Trio. And I'm just going to mix those two machos together because obviously we've got quite a shimmery pinky highlight on. We don't want to overboard on the shimmery pink. But that is so, so pretty. That highlighter. Isn't that lovely? So I also have a new bronzer which I've been dying to try out. It's the Makeup Revolution Bronzer Reloaded in the shade Long Weekender. I'm really loving the way my makeup's looking right now. There's not been anything that I've been disappointed with. Really pleased with that. Okay, so it looks like there's a slight shimmer running through this bronzer, which I'm quite excited to try actually. So I'm going to take my big old bronzer brush. Ooh. That's nice actually. I'm running low on my Physicians Formula bronzer, so this is going to be a nice replacement. I believe this was either £3 or £5, I can't quite remember. I'm feeling so, so bronzy right now, I love it. Oh, nice, I love that. All of the Makeup Revolution and I Heart Revolution products I bought, I've been so, so impressed with. I haven't tried their products in such a long time, and I'm so, so pleased that I bought these products because they're actually so, so beautiful. Right, let's finish off the under eyes and then I'll do my brows off camera and we can come back and do the lips. So I'm going to take my Morphe brush again and the shade Glow, so pretty much exactly what we've got on top. And I'm just going to blur this underneath. And I don't mind quite a low smoky lash line. And actually this look is going to go perfectly with the lip products that I've got. And then I'm going to take Damson, that dark purple. Yeah, and that's really all I'm going to do. To finish off that inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Baby Doll. Oh, that is nice. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, so for my lips, I bought this Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in the shade Lead the Way. And I think this is meant to be really, really long wearing. And it's like a big old crayon. So it's basically like a lip liner and a lipstick in one. And this shade I just thought was so, so stunning. And then I also bought, oh, that smells good too. I also bought the L'Oreal Le Chocolat Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade, what shade are you? Dose of Cocoa 848. Admittedly, I absolutely despise the smell of this because it just smells like hot chocolate. I do really like hot chocolate, but not in my lip products. But it's such a beautiful colour, it's such a me colour. So I'm going to line my lips with this and see if I like the colour on me. Oh wow, that's really, really pigmented and really easy to use because it's got that point. But I wonder how long that point will stay pointy. I didn't expect that to be as easy to get a really nice sharp line. But it is twist up, you don't sharpen it, so like I said, I don't know how long that's going to stay sharp for. Oh, that's such a pretty colour. Also, that really does literally just feel like a lipstick going on. Doesn't feel like a pencil. It's really, really nice, really nourishing for the lips. I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of this L'Oreal liquid lipstick in the centre. Just to nude it down a little bit. Oh, that's so, so nice, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna quickly, I just remembered I haven't put bottom mascara on, so I'm gonna use my absolute favourite Maybelline Total Temptation. And that is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? I'm literally obsessed with every single product that I put on my face today, and that does not happen often. So I'm super, super impressed with all of the products I used today, especially the Makeup Revolution ones. Like, I have never been so impressed with Makeup Revolution. They've really upped their game, I can definitely tell. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how the products performed today. So I will definitely be using them in the future. I am such a huge fan of drugstore makeup. I think you get so much more quality than what you used to get in the drugstore. So I am definitely not a drugstore snob. My favourite foundation is from the drugstore. Do you know what I mean? So please do stay tuned for these two foundation wear tests. They will be up very, very soon. I'm very excited to try them out. But anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.